Ariana Grande looked so good at the Golden Globes last night. I want to recreate her makeup look because it's so timeless and beautiful. I'm starting with the highlighter serum from Ariana Beauty just on the collarbones. Also going to take a little bit of that on my face. But for a foundation, I'm going to do a bit of underpainting. So I'm going to take the Westman Atelier contour. I normally try to avoid bringing the contour too much into the hairline, but that is how hers looks. And it looks very sharp and defined. I'm really going to chisel out my jaw because she's got a sharp, gorgeous jaw. Foundation, I'm taking the Dior foundation stick. This foundation just does truly all the work for you. Concealer, I'm going to take the House Labs concealer close under my eye here to snatch side of my nose to contour my jaw, chin, and forehead. Really creamy and like whipped almost. It's such a nice concealer. Whatever's left over on the brush, I'm going to take over my eyes to start prepping them for the eyeshadow. I have two powders that we're going to be using. First one being a regular setting powder. I use this for basically my whole face, sculpting and baking. But since her under eyes are really bright, I'm going to take my under eye brightener from Laura Mercier, lightly pat it under my eyes so it stays powdery. Boom. Jumping to eyes while that sets. I feel like this shade from the Wicked palette is very accurate to what's in her crease. I'm going to first place that in my crease and really drag everything out. I take this grayish shade, really get off the excess and just slightly sweep that in the inner corner just to carve out the eye structure and also swooping that outward. It's in this one long motion like that. Now with a flat yet still fluffy brush, I'm going to take a mix of the two lightest shades in the palette and use that to really brighten up the lid and the inner corner without touching that contour that we had there previously. A touch of like a champagne shimmer on her eyes. So I'm going to take my YSL blush palette with this light shade, very scattered and light. So I'm just going to sweep that up here. I'm using a really light hand just to dust it all over my eye. Now for the wing, I'm going to take an angled brush in this dark brown mixed with a little bit of black. I'm going to start from this inner corner just being tucked right here and stamped literally so close all along the lash line. Really diffused and feathered on the actual wing. I'm going to take that black eyeshadow just to really sharpen up the base of the wing. Even sharper wing, I'm going to take the black gel and take that right on the base. Okay, both wings. I'm gonna take this waterline brightener just to kind of clean up in case I got any darkness in there. For lashes, I'm literally gonna squeeze it once. I'm just gonna do the outer corner lashes, wipe off the excess bake, and get into our finishing powders. I'm gonna powder where we had that original cream contour. She has a pretty bronzy forehead. So I'm gonna focus this on the temples, jawline, and back with the YSL blush palette. I'm gonna take this shade. It's so subtle, but it's adding like that perfect amount of pink that I feel like she has. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of this plummy one, just right at the base. Take that same champagne highlighter that we put on the eyes earlier and just highlight the cheekbone. Bronzer, I'm going to do with my little nose contour that she does. Mauve-y lip liner. I want to keep it like a more neat line because she has a pretty defined lip. And to top it all up, I'm going to take the Ariana Beauty gloss in the shade Skinny Drips. This is the makeup. I actually feel like this is really accurate. Now we're Ariana Grande. Bye!